initially, what was it about the show, Little Kev, that said, you know what, I want to be a part of it?
I mean, as a voice actor, you don't know a lot of like projects that are happening. So I had no idea that this was for um, Kevin Hart. When you audition, it's always like a code name
Right.
kind of thing. But once I got it, of course, like I wanted to be a part of it, and not just because of like it is telling Kevin Hart's story, but because I fell in love with everyone on this project and like everyone that has been working on this project. From my first session on, I'm like, this is definitely like my first session. I didn't know if I was going to keep being on the project. And so after my first session, before I was like, oh, I don't know. And then after I was like, I want to be on this project because Matt and Mike and Allison and Amanda made me feel, and Muse made me feel so comfortable and seen and heard and like, created such a safe place in the booth where I really wanted to put my all and really wanted to, be able to be on this project and stay on this project.
Now, one of the things I liked about the show, we'll talk comedy in a moment, I think it's such a great drama at its heart. Do you think that helps you with getting the characters? These characters are real, they're dramatic,
Yeah.
and that foundation then lets you kind of take off with the comedy.
Yeah, I feel like the drama that's a beautiful element that I'm seeing in a lot of animation is that we're in this period. We're in this period of time where with animation you're not just getting like slapstick funny comedy. We're actually getting like in-depth storyline drama stuff, and I think that's what keeps like you in. It's like there's comedy to it, but there's also like real life situations and things that people can relate to, because our lives are that way. We have funny moments, we have dramatic moments, we have sad moments, and I feel like each episode pretty much encompasses, like touches all of those, buttons for us.
Well, it seems to me the show is like the comedy stems from the messiness of life.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not like a slapstick. Or
Yes.
It is something where it's messy and we do stupid things sometimes.
Yes, it's very human of a show,
Yeah.
and anyone who is human is going to relate. Sorry to them aliens out there.
I know, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
But they're out of space. They'll be okay.
Are they, or are they here?
They're here. All right, so Soupy.
Soupy.
What do you love most about playing Soupy?
I love that he's a total silly character. I love that I get to play a little boy. I just love that Soupy says what's on his mind. And it gives me that freedom in the booth to say what's on my mind. And like I said, like Heartbeat, BET, Matt, Mike, they've created such a safe space where I can go in the booth and play around with a lot of what I'm given. And yeah, that's why I love Soupy.
And what about Dirty Dante?
Dirty Dante I love because I think we all can relate. There was all that, like, it's on a very serious note, like he does have struggles and like, his mom is kind of not there, but there, and he doesn't, like, you see in like later on episodes that, he actually has like a little bit of a rough life that they've made into like this, comedy, made like, light heart about it. But I love that he's like someone that we can all see in ourselves a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's always been that moment where no matter what walk of life you are, where you feel like you don't have enough, or there's something that you're missing, or you're missing the cusp or the bar or something, and like I feel like Dirty Dante like really represents that.
And my final question is, so what is it like having Wanda Sykes be part of your show? As someone who's going into voice acting, and I argue one of the funniest humans that's ever lived. What was the process for you, like being able to work, wow, you're in the same show and doing wonderful work together?
Wanda Sykes is an absolute legend. I grew up on a lot of her stuff. And to work with her, to work with people like Kevin Hart, Wanda Sykes, Clayton Thomas, Nicole, Cree Summer.
Yeah.
Cree Summer. I'll say that again. Cree Summer. Alongside it was super inspiring and very out of body. I feel like out of body, and it made me want to bring my all and work that much harder in bringing my characters to life, um, so I could feel like I was delivering that level of professionalism to the craft.